And a nighttime view gazing down at our setting. Gorgeous Miami, Florida, and the American Airlines Arena. Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First, for Houston, Porter is out there with Green. And it's Smith in at the 4 slot. And for Miami,
you know, when you get an influx of talent through the draft like the Rockets did prior to last season, the initial reaction is excitement, but then you think about, man, how are we going to get these guys ready to play NBA basketball? And the Rockets did a nice job by taking it easy and bringing them along slowly.
and so the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside Butler.
I got him!
Haynes. Here's Green. Gives him a low pass. Tate. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Martin.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here is Porter. After the made shot from Martin. Number 28. Time against the jumper to fall.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. Minimizing steals is one of his big focal points in this game. He said that taking care of the ball and not giving away possessions is something that is paramount to his team's chances for success in this basketball game, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the three from Smith. Great D that time from Tate. He kicks it to Smith. And it's Houston with another.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Outside, Martin. Butler on the way. Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Shut up, shut up.
Post. Rockets with the rebound. Tate recovering. Tate the pass to Green. He dishes it to Porter. Houston moving it around. Smith kicks to Porter. Back to Smith. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Heat trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Well, Clark, what about the finish? Bring it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Porter dishes to Smith. It's intercepted. Number 13, guarded by Porter. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Lowry, no good. Green with the ball. Butler covering. Green kicks to Smith. Pass to Tate. Back to Smith. From outside the arc. Smith's got 8 points.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Outside Butler. Lowry is screen on Smith. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And for the Rockets, you look at how that strategy worked out for them, and it was exactly what they needed. Got off to a quick start last year, and stayed toward the end. Their rookies were fresh and able to contribute when it mattered most.
You know, Kevin, it's hard for fans to see a player get drafted and not immediately see the floor, but a lot of times that's the best route. You know, you give a player time to adjust, you make him earn it, and by the end of the season, he can be a very effective player. I think plenty of the Rockets players proved that last season.
That free throw, no good.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low. And eventually, the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
And the second free throw, good. And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, went to a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. The way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. I think that's great for the league. The regular season or the playoffs. It's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
Right. Yeah. Good one brewing.
Now Lowry after the missed three from Green. Number 77, covered by Smith.
5 seconds.
Lowry against Green. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Smith passes it to Tate. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, his work ethic on the glass is what jumps out at me, guys. I mean, he really puts everything he has into his rebounding, and that's something that gives his team a chance to win almost every night.
Yeah, and he's a guy you have to be mindful of. You got to get a body on him. If you don't, he can dominate the game from that position.
And the first one drops.
You know, if you're in a fight to get into the playoffs out west like the Rockets were last season, you have to make sure you get every win you can when you play against the Eastern Conference. Their success against the Eastern Conference was a big part of how they squeezed that 8th seed.
The Heat making a switch here. Tyler's checked in.
You got it out.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, Clark, you were talking about the Rockets against the East, a record of 21-9 against the conference. And Steve, it was one of the better marks in the West.
Yeah, it was the same win total as the Clippers and Thunder, who both won their divisions. So, only the Spurs and Grizzlies did better in that regard. And the Rockets were full of scoring potential, and I think just happened to catch teams in the East off guard.
No good. And it's Houston the other way. So far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He passes it to Tate. Smith on the wing. Houston moving the ball around. Green inside the three-point line. The Rockets again can't hit.
Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
And here's Porter following Kyle Lowry's three. Green, the pass to Favors. Green from outside off the mark. The drive by Lowry. Number 31. And it's blocked by Tate. Butler kicks to Lowry. Number 31, covered by Smith. Second chance effort. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. It's far too often.
Dishes it to Porter. Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. And there's the feed to Tyler. On deep. No good. And Houston the other way now.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now here's Porter. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Smith.
Right here.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The fans don't like that call one bit.
Well, the officials got an earful as a result.
The Heat trail by 3.
Yep. Close again.
Now Oladipo.
I got him.
Dedmon. The Rockets pull it in. Right side corner. Lots of room. But they recover it. There's the pass to Washington. Number 17, defended by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He feeds it to Tyler.
Use that.
Dedmon. There's the dish to Tyler. Kicks it to Oladipo.
5 seconds.
For the 3. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Pass to Christopher. the screen on Robinson. Pass to Washington. Outside Gordon. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Robinson. On the high post, he drills it. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. And the pass to Christopher.
Gordon.
Money from the wing. And the Rockets lead by 3. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game.
Hey, watch that.
Robinson left side. Dedmon. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it's tied up with that one.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great team until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And here are the Rockets now. Pass to Christopher.
I got ball.
Shot clock at 5. And blocked. But they'll get another chance. Number 17. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. 32 seconds left in the first. Number 5, defended by Christopher. That gives them the lead. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Feeds it to Gordon. Goes up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Gordon's got his first points of the game. Number 5. It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Yo!
Washington passes to Gordon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gordon's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. To the paint, number 5. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, just piling up points in the paint.
Gordon.
So it's the Rockets now. Pass to Harkless. Shoots a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Back door!
Passes it to Washington. He kicks it to Gordon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
The Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Well, last season they only hit 71% of their free throws, so this is a continuing problem, guys.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
I got you. We're going to push it on the net. We're pushing on the net.
And Gordon drops them both. Clark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
It's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were.
Now here's Harkless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Hey, balance it out. Watch outside, Gordon.
Now the pass to Washington. They swipe it. Here's Vincent. Blocked. And here's the fast break. Oh, that's blocked. And now here comes Robinson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Martin's checked in for the Heat. And the Rockets with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Get it going.
Houston moving the ball around. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. That's to Washington. 6 to shoot. Number 28. Shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Outside Martin. He dishes it to Oladipo. Harkless comes with a double team. Passes to Vincent. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
There's a screen. Dishes it to Harkless. Number 17. Wide open shot is on the money. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Oladipo dishes to Martin. The pass to Vincent. Shoots it. Cans the shot from the wing. 5 points in the game. Several lead changes going on in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
5 times already the lead has changed.
Let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here at Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, as you know, the Miami Heat try to keep the plays they run as simple as they can and rely on their talent and teamwork to win their games. But playing like that can present its own kind of problems. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "The challenge is not getting bored with simplicity. Simple is what works, though, as evidenced by their back-to-back titles, guys."
Well, Doris, sometimes it makes sense to keep it simple. Martin, the pass to Vincent.
I got here.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Washington. The feed to Gordon. Passes it to Washington.
Pick up your man. Here.
Right at the free throw line. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Houston found their way back into the playoffs last season, but really it wasn't because they were a tough team on the road. They only had 16 wins away from Houston last season.
First free throw is good. And Clark, as you were talking about, the Rockets weren't nearly as troublesome to teams last year when they found themselves in the away locker room. Mostly, Steve, it came down to their offense not having quite as much punch.
Well, most teams don't score as much on the road as they do at home, but for the Rockets, 5 points differential between home and away, it's pretty dramatic. And I think that was one of the reasons why we saw them struggle when they left Houston and tried to get a win.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, when you have the best record in the league, you're going to be the most dominant, one of the most dominant teams at home. And he just destroyed people down in Miami, and only the Denver Nuggets had more wins at home than the Heat did.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's had some plays on him, but no shot yet from him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And how crazy is that from the Heat to win as many games as they did last season, but still be second in the league in home wins? Still, we're far and away number 1 at home in the East, though.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were the closest team in the East, but they still had 6 fewer wins at home than Miami. But the Heat really just did what they had to do to put themselves in position to go on to their second NBA title in a row.
Jimmy Butler was the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls. And last season, I tell you what, he really solidified his place in the rotation, guys. He's still developing his outside shot, but he brings an awful lot to light to the table.
I got shooter. Here we go. We're going to push it on the net. We're going to push it on the net.
And so Butler nails both of them. And for Jimmy Butler, what a story. Abandoned as a child, bounced around from home to home. One coach would take him in, another family would take him in. It was a very tough upbringing down in the Houston area. He overcame tremendous odds. And to be where he is today with the great attitude after a short time at Marquette, it speaks volumes of his character.
Well, it sure shows in his play, doesn't it? I mean, just the way he hustles and draws fouls, rebounds, defends. He can guard multiple positions out there. I just love his overall game and his toughness and what he brings to this team.
Brad Porter, after the missed three, Porter kicks to Green.
Switch.
He passes to Tate. Houston moving it around. Porter with it. Tyler on him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Favors is checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. He feeds it to Tyler. Back to Butler. Now the dish to Tyler. No one near him. And he drops that one in. And the Heat lead by 2. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Green gets a screen from Tate. And it's rejected. Martin against Smith. The pass to Vincent. Kicks it to Tyler. Pass to Vincent. The 3 ball. And it's good. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Passes it to Tate. They kick it out to Green. Smith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Smith's got 13.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's the screen. Trouble by Porter. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. The Rockets trail. And here's Green. Smith outside. Back to Green. Smith outside. Rocket 6. Rebound by Tyler.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Lowry inside the line. And it's rebounded by Houston.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Porter kicks to Smith. And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got 15.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Now here is Lowry. 5 points in the game. Butler kicks to Lowry. Outside for Martin. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Green. Here's Porter. And that misses everything.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Here's Tyler.
Check the clock.
For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Favors got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Porter kicks to Smith.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Rockets have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he makes the first.
You got it out.
Smith hits them both. And so here is Miami.
Go.
Here's Tyler. Butler covered by Smith.
Balance it out.
To the middle. Outside for Martin. Feeds to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. And the 3 off target.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Now here's Green. Pass to Porter. Back to Green. Front pass the good on the shot. And the Rockets lead by 2. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
And the Heat call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Smith.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And Miami making a change here. Number 13, he's covered by Favors. Number 13 throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. They get Derek Favors.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
There you go.
So it's the Rockets now.
151
151 left to play in the first half. Porter dishes to Smith.
Good shot.
He kicks it to Porter. He passes to Tate. Shot clock at 6. There's the feed to Green. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second.
Come get it. Come get it.
He lobs it up.
That's right. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
1:25 left in the first half of the game.
Who got ball? Watch it up.
He dishes it to Porter. 6 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. The Heat leading by 3. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Green kicks to Porter. All alone. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tyler's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm. Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Outside Green. Dishes it to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Green kicks to Porter. Green. Looking to end the run. No. And Miami shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Here's Tyler. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
I love the finger roll and over the defense.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Miami ahead, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Good to have you along, everyone. It's time now for the halftime report. The Heat taking care of business. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring, and they've answered the call. Jimmy Butler certainly contributing with his play. He's got 6 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. A tough matchup, but the Rockets are staying afloat. And give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. They've gotten some great minutes out of Eric Gordon. His shooting percentage hovering right around 50%. It's awfully good, heads or tails. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now back to the action in South Beach.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been one outstanding game from Smith.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has.
Good ball.
I bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Now here's Porter. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game. Pounded inside, kicked the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. Number 77. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Good year. Bring back my feet.
So he gets them both. Here's Green. He feeds it to Smith. Smith trying to double team. Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot from deep three-point range. The Heat leading by 5. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The dish to Martin. Outside Lowry. The pass to Martin. If they get it there. Back to Lowry.
Hey, front him.
Kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. Pass to Martin. Feeds it to Lowry.
Clock, clock, clock.
Number 13. Blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. In with the ball. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Porter kicks to Green.
Yo, switch.
Pass to Porter. And it's Houston with another. Butler with the ball. 6 points for him.
Get to him.
Down screen.
He set the pick.
Yep. Turn down. Use that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lowry from outside. Count the bucket. Lowry's got 8 points.
You want a picture of what a three-point shot can do for you? Just take a look at Kyle Lowry's career. I mean, here's a guy who was a role player the first couple of years in the league, but then added the three ball to his arsenal and became a starting point guard, and a lethal one at that.
And here is Green. Following Kyle Lowry's 3. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat leading by 6. Talk about Lowry, a new school-type player, perhaps from playing with the stat-centric Rockets. He doesn't shoot many long twos.
It's all threes will get to the rim. It's kind of the Rockets' mantra, and that's one of the reasons he gets to the foul line as often as he does.
The shot's good from Tate. He has 6.
The defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Porter against Lowry. Shoots from the right block. Ball kicks to Lowry. The Rockets making a switch here. Number 77. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Houston making a switch here.
You got it out.
Put your pitch down there. I got shooter.
I got bag, big.
Here we go. I got my man. Right here. Make sure you get the man.
Good on the second free throw.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Rockets trail by 5.
I got yours.
To the inside. Tate the pass to Christopher. Tate defended by Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. Sinks that one from the post. Porter's got his second basket.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over, he continues to finish at the basket.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Down low, number 28. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's Tyler. They set the pick. Pass to Lowry. That's good on the jump shot. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 17. He kicks to Green. Rocket 6. He passes to Tate. Here's Christopher. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Number 31. Looks rebounded by Christopher.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Outside, Green. Smith. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
For Houston, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Derek Favors checked in for Houston. And Smith, no good on that one. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Lowry. The feed to Tyler. Finds in a screen on Green. Here's Tyler. He's again. Number 13. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. First one falls for the Rockets making a switch here.
Spot. I got shooter. Gotta get the rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pitch here.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets trail by 5.
Shooter, go low.
Now
Come
Porter.
on, box him out, man.
I got shooter.
No shot.
5 to shoot. Another miss by Houston.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Number 31. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Lowry. He feeds it to Tyler. Puts up the baby hook.
Way to hit that, Jack!
Gets it to go. He's got 14.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Stolen by Robinson.
Push it,
Here we
baby!
go with Robinson. Nobody there. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
And here's Porter. Dishes to Green. The pass to Porter. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Green hits the bucket. Green's got 8 points. The Heat leading by 7. The dish to Taylor. Back to Lowry. The 3. The rebound. Swiped it away. Kicks it to Green. Pocket 4. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. Number 13, defended by Tate. Feeds it to Lowry.
Shot!
It's Lowry again missing. Rockets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside, Green. Finds it from downtown. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Here's Tyler. Pass to Lowry. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Rockets making a switch here. Rockets trail by 4. Porter kicks to Smith.
Who's got ball?
Passes it to Gordon. 6 to shoot from down low. Can't connect from short range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Robinson kicks to Tyler. He passes to Oladipo to stop the drought. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Houston making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. Rockets trail by 6. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Heat making a switch here.
Get it going.
1:41 left in the third.
Go street. Got you.
Rocket 6.
I got this street.
He kicks to Porter. From about 19 feet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Another strong rebound, just like we got used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Outside Butler. Connects on the 9-footer. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Now the feed to Harkless.
Gordon!
Number 17. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Number 77. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
Now here is Smith, who's got 19. Smith sets the pick for Porter. Jumper off the screen. And too long on the shot. Miami leading by 10. Butler dishes to Tyler.
Get it going. Come back. Go straight.
Tyler passes to Martin. Poked away. Here's Gordon. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Vincent. He dishes it to Oladipo. He feeds it to Butler.
Come to me!
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Free throw, good Butler.
I got shooter. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. We're going to push it on the miss. Rebound.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Oladipo. Outside, Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for Green. He has 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
And the first one at the line is good. Porter's checked in for Smith. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now, here's Oladipo. Now the pass to Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. That's good. And the Heat lead by 14.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Outside, Green. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, The Heat leading by 12. Inside. Number 5. Can't hit. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here are the Rockets now.
Hey, who's watching now?
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Porter. Cannot hit. The Heat go the other way with it. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Vincent. Heat moving the ball around. Now here's Butler. Passes to Vincent. 3 pointers. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Dishes to Porter. Back to Green. Kicks to Porter. And there's the pass to Tate. Like it's 6. Porter, no luck.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Number 77, defended by Tate. Number 77. And it's Miami with another. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Get the perimeter.
Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. Here's the teardrop. That is good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Martin's checked in for Miami. Tyler comes in for Jimmy Butler. Number 28.
Yo!
Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Now here's Lowry. 3-pointer. Martin. And again, Miami with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Here's Green. Smith gets the pick for Green. Off the pick. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Tries to keep it alive. Porter with it. Right side, Green. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Smith's got 22.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Get to him.
Down screen.
I'm through. Do it, keep ball. Use it. Yep. Turn down. Use that. Huh?
Don't let him shoot that.
I'm through.
Back screen.
Smith outside, uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 24.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now here is Lowry. From downtown, gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 14.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Here's Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Tyler. Martin. There's the dish to Tyler.
I'm up. Fish. Here we go, James. Let's do it.
Feeds to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. That is good. 11 points for Martin.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Smith with a screen on Lowry. Porter kicks to Smith. Pulls it up. Again, the miss by Smith. The Heat leading by 17. Here's Tyler. Martin with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Martin.
I got him.
Shot clock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Martin's got 8 points in the quarter.
Impressive play there. They have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Now here is Smith.
Rebound.
The Rockets again can't hit.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Lowry kicks to Tyler. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his hand off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win. He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Rockets trail by 19. Pass to Smith.
Here we go.
He kicks to Green.
I got ball. I'm back. I'm here.
He passes it to Porter.
My ball.
Leads him in there. Number 28. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Timeout called the Heat. On defense, Houston. The feed to 2. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Tate. Rockets trail by 17. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Martin. Wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Porter. From the top of the key. Miami grabs the miss.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Number 13. And the rejection by Smith. Now Porter, pass to Tate. This one for three. Can't get it to go. Number 13, covered by Smith. And that is good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Rockets trail by 21. Porter with it. Now guarded by Tyler. Porter gets a screen from Tate. Porter kicks to Smith. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Martin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Lowry.
Kick it out!
Number 13, guarded by Porter. Porter pulls it in.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And the pass to Tate. Dishes it to Green. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tyler. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Pass to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Smith, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Come on, box him out, man.
Watch outside.
Number 77, guarded by Green. Nails the close-range fadeaway jumper. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter.
No shot.
Number 28. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
The Heat leading by 20. They set the pick. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Here is Porter. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Number 28 hits the jump hook.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Number 13, covered by Smith. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
No good on that one. Houston with a big group substitution here.
You got it out.
Get you the pitch down there. I like you.
I got bag of big.
And he's good on the second. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
The Heat making a switch here. .104 left in the fourth quarter. The dish to Oladipo. Deadman. He's covered by Favors. Feeds it to Robinson. From the arc.
That's all
good.
you.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Passes it to Washington.
I'm up.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Shoot it.
There's the three. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
From Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. A rare miss for him.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll do it for Clark.